This is a Friday Shoes production. This is lesson 9-4 in our books on page 481. Our target today is I can find the slope of a line. This is day 1. We'll be looking at examples 1 and 2 in our book. All right, slope. The term slope is used to describe how steep a straight line is numerically. So lines, when they're drawn from left to right, can be very steep, which means they have a higher slope number, or not so steep and a lower slope number. Kind of like the sleep number bed. When you have the sleep number bed, you have a number, and if it's a bigger number, it's more firm, and if it is less, then it's less firm. So beds have sleep numbers, lines have slope numbers. Here we are. Slope is the ratio of the rise or vertical change, the up-down change, to the run or horizontal change, your left to right change. We always go from left to right. That's called our run. And again, rise is your up or down. In linear functions, no matter which 2 points you choose, the slope or rate of change of that line from left to right is always constant. So we have a slope. That is equal to the rise divided by the run, or the rise over the run. Again, rise is your vertical change between any 2 points, and then your run is the horizontal change between the same 2 points. All right, let's take a look at an example here and calculate a slope. It says find the slope of the treadmill at the right. Not a problem. I can see that they're talking about the treadmill going up from left to right, and for 48 inches from left to right, it goes up 10 inches. So what is it going to be? Well, remember, slope is rise over run. So our rise is 10 inches, our run is 48 inches. So we put 10 inches over 48 inches. There's our fraction. The inches will cancel, and we'll reduce it down to 5 over 24. You can leave it as a fraction. That's kind of how we like to write slope, because the top and the bottom give us some information. So the slope of the treadmill here is 5/24. That's the slope of the line. All right, you give it a shot on this next example. Pause the video, come on back, see how you do. A hiking trail rises 6 feet for every horizontal change of 100 feet. What is the slope of the hiking trail? Well, don't forget, slope is your rise over your run. That's the one thing you got to memorize. So let's take our 6, which is the rise, and put it over our 100, which is our run. Now the last thing we have to do is just reduce. We're going to divide by 2 here. And the hiking trail has a slope of 3/50. All right. Since slope is a rate of change, it can be positive, which is slanting upwards, or negative, slanting downwards. If you look at the example here, number 2, the picture of the blue line there, that is called a positive slope because it is slanting upwards from left to right. Remember, we're always going from left to right. Now, if it was pointing downwards, it would be a negative slope, meaning the number for slope would be negative. This one, it has a positive slope. So that's one quick way you can check your answers too. See if you have the right, if it's positive or negative. All right, let's try this one. Find slope using the graph. So find the slope of the line. Well, first off, choose 2 points on the line, and then find the vertical change and the horizontal change from left to right. So if you notice, we are going up from A to B. Those are the 2 points. They actually gave them to you this time. Sometimes they don't give them to you. You just have to find 2 points on there and then use your skills in making a right triangle. So notice they've gone from A to B. They go up 2. Up is a positive, so it's up 2. Then right 3 is also a positive. So there's your rise and your run. That's what you have to remember. Rise is on top, run is on bottom. So you have 2 over 3. And therefore, the slope of the line is 2/3. So that's a 2/3 slope. That's what a line looks like with a 2/3 slope. It's as simple as that, folks. Now, how about this? You find the slope of these lines, B and C. Pause the video, come on back, see how you did. All right, B. First off, from left to right, we find the 2 points. They've given us these 2 points. We'll call this one A and this one B. So from A to B, what do you have to do? Well, it looks like you're going to be going up 3 here. So you're going up 3, which is a positive, and right 4, which is a positive as well. So there's our rise and our run. Rise is 3, and our run is 4. Actually put the numbers in there for us. That's 3/4. So this line would have a 3/4 slope. All right, how about C? Ooh, that looks real steep. It's going downwards. Since it's going down, if you notice, we call this A and we call this B. A downward slope will actually have a negative number. So what we have to remember is when we start with A, we're going down here, and that's going to be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're doing down 5, and then we're going over 2. To the right is a positive, so there's 2. So slope is the rise over the run. In this case, the rise is actually what we call fall, and actually going up, going down. So you're going down 5, but you're still going to the right 2. So we simply say it's negative 5 over 2. And that is your answer right there. All right, for better understanding, don't hesitate to rewatch the video or look at some of the examples in the book. Or you can see some of the personal tutor videos they have online in the online textbook. And as usual, this has been a Friday Shoes production.